Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to the Nouan podcast by Saint Nouan. Living in this world we call home, this home we call Earth, a planet that orbits the sun, supposedly. Considering information was not wrong that was passed down. Cycles of thoughts like seasons and collections of clothes and fashion that's predicted by particular trends, including zodiac signs. Different seasons where the flowers change. Colorful pictures in a Van Gogh painting. Hope she hears me, though she has no ears. Rhythm in their heart is what they sing, supposedly. That is, if they have hearts. Not all hearts would seem to be the same, though some hearts are king, depending on what they lean on, their principles or their morals. If they have none, then common perception and common perspective makes common sense, though most people have no money at all. Not knowing what's around them, even being aware. Creeping around with the night walkers amongst the shadows and shadow people. CIA documents of sleepers with their heart stopping. Agent Smith at your job. Always being subtle with his helping, though his helping leads to no help at all. This girl you with got fangs, you see. Different agendas and motives. She's sweet. Never seen another like her before. Unique. Though she carries kitchen knives when my back's turned around. Always smiling when I'm looking, but when I'm not looking at all, she's frowning, talking to others. Hand in my pocket, I thought it was affection, oh well. Seems that my relationship is my relationship with my finances and my fiance, of course. If circumstances were different, would we be together at all? Or are things as they supposed to be and I wake up to a reality that's been Mandela affected? Therefore, this woman I lay next to is not the one that I know. They said around COVID that the second man to get the vaccine, his name was Shakespeare, and it was seen that now I speak in soliloquies and poems, never catching the respiratory virus, even though I got asthma, working in factories with mass production and many employees, even at Walmart. Seems it was a method to stratify and separate the populations into suburbs and neighborhoods in which Their mind can be traced. Biotechnologies, radio signals, and satellites that control your mind, beaming down your streaming network that goes into your brain and comes out of your mouth. Looking at your coworkers with some shit you found on a TV show, you got clues. Trying to come up in that company, now you gotta use leverage, don't you? You work for a place, but that place ain't what you're a slave to necessarily, considering if you were bought on a box. This world is like a creepy creature of flesh, sharp hair quills, razor sharp claws, and teeth that drip blood. People creep down the street looking like zombies, high on their medicine. Over-the-counter counterfeits, mind control pills and symptoms, diseases of the masses. And it's interesting, if there's only 6 degrees of separation, we would all have the same thing, wouldn't we? How is it being quarantined? And is it eugenics? Defined by the hands of man in laboratories that make your health their business. Understand? Which company your girl works for and what are her ambitions in relationship to yours with her. What sacrifices is she willing to cause? Do you trust her? Do you know her truly? And is she yours truly? Or is she not? Funny how perspective changes with perception. You see different things as you grow. Both women are beautiful. One's filled with wisdom, the other knowledge. They both are incredible, but there's a subtle difference between the both of them. Book smarts is not intelligence. Intelligence is like a reflex to absorb as much information in a new environment without having none. Considering traditions, traditional school, man's way of thinking, and of course, circumstances and scenarios, demographics in the environment, even if it's a store, how one would act and what are they thinking. So you can think for them and think for yourself also, knowing they are sleeping. Ninja on a tiptoe. Breathing fire like a dove. Screaming nerve, higher learning. Accountability and sensing. keeping a wide view. How many strangers say hi, dude? And what's the occasion? Are they doing it because they want to? Is it a self-defense mechanism? Being aware of their surroundings, or is it genuine, as in I really want to know? You know they don't though. Is it common? The lie that we're fine when we're not. Niggas burn their wings like wax being Icarus, trying to get close to God, thinking that they know something they do not. At the height of their spirituality is rape. Ray, whom has many dames, and they cross-reference with Jesus Christ, but he's not. Seeping into your eyes unless you close them. Consciousness, though, is not something you can escape. It's the thoughts that illuminate in the dark. So bright it's without light and pure, though it strikes your mind like a storm, and then you know. That fire is a candle. Shaking this earth and its ways with my hands up, saying I can't breathe, but I ain't talking about air, yo. Speaking to many in the spirit, no matter your situation, you could hear what I'm saying, and it be so particular that all of you get something out of this to apply to your life and things you recognize around you. Doing it while I rhyme on accident, just talking to you. Acting like I went to Princeton College, but I didn't. Screaming fuck you to your IQ test and every other one, that it assumes that it knows me and my intelligence and my errors based on my past experience. You see, I age like wine. I get better with time. You degrade every day you live like a car off the lot. Sitting in my couch without doing nothing. Walking around my kitchen like a lion. Firing out podcasts just by my thoughts and field trips. I take you on journeys and rides. How's your girlfriend, bro? With these words that flows through you nerves like cursive, not cursing none of you at all. People may have searched for me in a word search, just search Nouan, and you'll find me. Even though I am nothing. Most my shit blocked off of YouTube. Nigga said he was incompetent, and I'ma be incompetent too. Is it their eyesight or their perception? Is it 'cause I'm quiet? People can't believe the shit that I'm saying, even though I'm not saying that much at all. The patterns of the words would seem schizophrenic, but it's precise, even though it would appear if I spoke this not in a rhyme. Sometimes the words would not go together, but they do. So it's like Christ walking on water, not knowing what I'ma say next. I just hit record and start talking to y'all. I had no subject at all to talk about. Getting bored living inside of this house. Watching the time go by, it never seems to miss me. This kiss from Judas would seem like blasphemy. Could it be possible in his mind it was honest? Do you use hindsight bias when you read the story? Did he not repent if he hung himself? Guys want to abuse it like they know the whole story. They got a lot of knowledge, but they miss comprehension of wisdom, knowing that they don't know how to meditate and articulate their thoughts that are intricate, that mix with their feelings between the hemispheres of their brain, creating chemistry and chemicals. Surge release, anxiety attacks, taking edibles just to calm them down. Back in the 90s, we didn't have these problems. What's happened to the earth? Look at all the recent diseases and sicknesses, along with the medicines that's been released, broadcast as commercials, advertised to the masses as if everybody's gonna catch something. Isn't it interesting? They had the medicine already. We never heard of this shit before. They had the cure before the cause, you understand. How many diseases known to man was Adam and Eve getting back in their time? Considering the advancements with medicine and technology, do we get sicker now, yo? How is that possible, though people say that individuals live longer? How would they know? Apparently, some of these motherfuckers has been around for many centuries. Working in your bank, stocking your groceries. Saying hi, Phil, when you come in the store. knows your whole family and your history and the people in the city along with major players, and you're just a fish. Thinking that you know something, releasing a blog, giving your opinion, you working right next to the predator. Not knowing which feast he will song, and sing about your victory in the morning, dude. Heavy rain at the opening of your campaign. You try to tell the truth, but lies come out. No one knew your fear would be telling it. And there you are, with nowhere to go. All of your favorite people there with a smile, raising a toast to hear it. What would you do? Peace and blessings. This is Nomac Radio. Alright. Hosted by Saint Nouan. All praises to the Most High. I'm out.